Sometimes players cross the line and commit serious crimes that lead to suspension, despite their talent and importance to the team. One notable instance is Ben Roethlisberger, who was among the NFL's most accomplished passers. However, he faced a 6-game suspension due to his alarming crimes. Ben Roethlisberger was born on March 2, 1982, in Lima, Ohio. At Findlay High School in Ohio, Roethlisberger was a captain in football, basketball, and baseball. He didn't play quarterback until his senior year, as the coach's son, Ryan Haidt, initially played that position. Haidt's father, the coach, explained that after trying various drills, Ryan and Ben had better chemistry. Ken Roethlisberger, Ben's father and a former college quarterback, supported the coach's decision and acknowledged that coaching choices can be judged in hindsight. Ryan Haidt later excelled as a wide receiver at Denison University, setting multiple records during his college career. Roethlisberger played quarterback for Miami University in Ohio. In his first season, he threw for over 3,300 yards and led the team to a 7-5 record. The following year, he set more records with over 3,200 passing yards and 37 touchdowns, leading Miami to a perfect conference record and a bowl victory. When ESPN started airing MAC games on Tuesdays and Wednesdays in 2000, Roethlisberger gained national attention for his performances with the Miami Redhawks. After a successful 2003 season, he was highly anticipated to be picked early in the NFL draft. Roethlisberger impressed at the Combine and was featured on shows like Hey Rookie, Welcome to the NFL. In the 2004 NFL Draft, he was expected to be taken by the New York Giants, but the Pittsburgh Steelers picked him 11th overall. Steelers owner Dan Rooney intervened to ensure Roethlisberger was chosen, overriding initial plans to select another player. Roethlisberger went on to have a distinguished career, winning 2 Super Bowls and earning 6 Pro Bowl selections, surpassing his draft counterparts in several statistical categories. Ben Roethlisberger began his NFL career unexpectedly thrust into action during his rookie season with the Pittsburgh Steelers. After injuries to other quarterbacks, he seized the starting role and led the team to a remarkable 13-0 regular season record. He was named the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year and earned recognition on the All-Rookie team. Roethlisberger's standout performances included victories over strong teams like the New England Patriots and Philadelphia Eagles. Despite a stellar rookie campaign, the Steelers fell short in the AFC Championship game against the New England Patriots. In the 2005 NFL season, the Pittsburgh Steelers finished with an 11-5 record and clinched a wild card spot in the AFC playoffs. Despite Ben Roethlisberger missing 4 games due to knee injuries, he led the league in yards per attempt and ranked 3rd in passer rating. The Steelers embarked on a playoff journey, defeating the Cincinnati Bengals, Indianapolis Colts, and Denver Broncos on the road to Super Bowl XL. In the divisional round against the Bengals, Roethlisberger helped orchestrate a comeback victory after an early deficit, winning 31-17. The following week, against the top-seeded Colts, his crucial tackle on Nick Harper secured a narrow 21-18 win, marking the first time a 6th-seeded team defeated a top-seeded team in NFL playoff history. In the AFC Championship game against the Broncos, Roethlisberger threw for 275 yards and accounted for 3 touchdowns in a decisive 34-17 victory. In Super Bowl XL, despite a challenging passing performance, he converted key 3rd-down plays and scored a crucial touchdown in a 21-10 triumph over the Seattle Seahawks. At just 23 years old, Roethlisberger became the youngest quarterback to win a Super Bowl, cementing his place in NFL history. During the 2006 NFL season, Ben Roethlisberger faced challenges early on, missing the opening game due to a motorcycle accident and then having an emergency appendectomy. He returned to play but struggled with interceptions and, inconsistent performances. Highlights included a big win against the Kansas City Chiefs and strong games against the Atlanta Falcons and New Orleans Saints. However, he also endured tough losses, like the upset against the Oakland Raiders and a critical defeat to the Baltimore Ravens, where he was sacked 9 times. Despite ups and downs, Roethlisberger finished the season with notable victories, including a crucial overtime win against the Cincinnati Bengals. In the 2007 NFL season, Ben Roethlisberger had a standout year under new head coach Mike Tomlin. He achieved milestones like throwing a career-high 5 touchdowns in a single half against the Baltimore Ravens, tying a team record. Roethlisberger also set a Steelers record for completion percentage in a game during a muddy matchup against the Miami Dolphins, leading to a 3-0 win in challenging weather conditions. His season included setting a team record with 32 touchdown passes and earning his first Pro Bowl selection. Despite a strong regular season, the Steelers fell to the Jacksonville Jaguars in the AFC wildcard round, where Roethlisberger threw for over 300 yards but had 3 interceptions. In the 2009 NFL season, Ben Roethlisberger faced challenges including injuries and tough losses. He began with a strong win over the Houston Texans, but suffered a shoulder injury in Week 1. Despite ups and downs, he led the Steelers to significant victories, such as a comeback win against the Jacksonville Jaguars and crucial divisional wins. In Super Bowl X3, he orchestrated a game-winning drive, earning his second championship ring. However, the season also saw setbacks, including a concussion and several losses where the team couldn't hold late-game leads. Roethlisberger set franchise passing records and finished with over 4,300 yards and 26 touchdowns, earning recognition as team MVP. Despite his strong performance, the Steelers missed the playoffs due to tiebreakers. In the 2011 season, Ben Roethlisberger returned from a suspension to lead the Steelers with his trademark toughness. He sparked controversy with a disputed touchdown against Miami and led critical wins against the Ravens and Browns. Despite suffering a severe ankle injury, he played through the pain, showcasing his resilience. Roethlisberger set team records and earned a Pro Bowl selection, but the Steelers fell short in the playoffs, losing to Denver in a dramatic overtime defeat. He finished the season with over 4,000 passing yards and 21 touchdowns, cementing his reputation as a clutch performer despite setbacks. In 2012, Ben Roethlisberger threw for 3,265 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions in 13 games as the Steelers finished with an 8-8 record, missing the playoffs for the first time since 2009. Despite missing 3 games due to injury, he had standout performances like his 384-yard, 4-touchdown game against the Oakland Raiders. Roethlisberger also returned to Miami University to finish his degree, graduating in May 2012. The following season saw him bounce back, throwing for 4,261 yards and 28 touchdowns in 2013, and achieving career highs with 4,152 yards and 32 touchdowns in 2014, leading the Steelers to an 11-5 record and a playoff appearance. In 2015, Ben Roethlisberger signed a long-term contract extension with the Steelers. He started the season with a strong performance against the Patriots, but later suffered a sprained MCL and missed several games. Returning from injury, he led the Steelers to crucial wins, including a standout game with 379 yards and 3 touchdowns as a relief quarterback. Despite injuries, Roethlisberger threw for 3,138 yards and 21 touchdowns, helping the Steelers reach the playoffs with a 10-6 record. They won their wild card game, but lost in the divisional round. In 2016, he continued his success before a mid-season knee injury, and the Steelers made the playoffs again, finishing 11-5 and advancing to the AFC Championship game. In 2017, Roethlisberger passed career milestones and led the Steelers to a 13-3 record, securing another AFC North title. Despite a playoff loss to the Jaguars, he earned Pro Bowl honors and set personal records. The following seasons saw him remain a key player for Pittsburgh, setting franchise records in 2018, but missing the playoffs. In 2019, Roethlisberger signed another extension, but suffered a season-ending elbow injury in Week 2. Ben Roethlisberger returned from injury in 2020 with strong performances, leading the Steelers to a 12-4 record and an AFC North title. He threw for 3,103 yards and 33 touchdowns during the regular season. In the playoffs, despite a record-setting game with 501 yards and 4 touchdowns against the Browns, he also had 4 interceptions in a loss. In 2021, Roethlisberger renegotiated his contract with the Steelers before retiring in January 2022. Despite some interest from other teams, he declined offers and remained retired. In July 2009, Andrea McNulty filed a lawsuit in Nevada accusing Ben Roethlisberger of sexual assault during a celebrity golf tournament in 2008. She claimed Roethlisberger kissed and blocked her from leaving his hotel room. McNulty sought damages from Roethlisberger and accused Harrah's Lake Tahoe of covering up the incident. Another lawsuit from a Harrah's employee added to the controversy. In August 2009, a co-worker of McNulty's stated she bragged about consensual sex with Roethlisberger. The case ended in December 2011 with a settlement between the parties. In March 2010, police in Georgia investigated Ben Roethlisberger for an incident at a nightclub where a 20-year-old student accused him of assault in a restroom. The accuser had been seen with Roethlisberger earlier that night, and she later reported injuries. Roethlisberger denied assault, but hired a prominent lawyer. Medical exams noted injuries, but couldn't confirm assault. Witnesses gave conflicting statements about the incident. The district attorney decided not to press charges, citing the accuser's reluctance to endure media attention. Roethlisberger faced a 6-game suspension from the NFL for violating conduct rules, later reduced to 4 games, and had to undergo evaluation and counseling. Now that's an example of tarnishing your reputation and undoing all the fame, success, and hard-earned achievements you've accumulated throughout your career. At this point, you know the drill. Subscribe if you haven't, and comment letting us know who to cover next. We will see you soon with another exciting video.